Namaste, everybody. Akashic here. Welcome to Akashic Enlightenment. We're going to start it off as usual with some breath exercises. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Smell that? That's love rippling into the Akashic records. Today, I'm going to have a friend on my podcast, Avis, that I've met over here in Orcas Island, Washington, at a seasonal job. Enjoy the video. Boom. So right there, it's good. Yeah, that's good.
But what I'm saying though, as far as like unique camera shots, I mean, as far as podcasts go, right?
Yeah.
Like, you always just see a couple people sitting there. Like, why are they just sitting there all the time? Why aren't they walking around like, all right, man, like, this is reality. I have to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that's a podcast that I would want to see where people are actually real people. That's what kind of shit happens when you have all these chairs close
we're
together.
here. Yeah, this is happening. All right.
I didn't have to go to the bathroom. I just wanted to prove a point. By the way, future self, I just want to say I'm proud of you. I love you. You're doing a great job, future self. Whatever you're doing. From the past to the future.
How's it going? Akashic here. This is my friend Avis.
Hey.
We're out here in Orcas Island, Washington, having a beautiful time, just enjoying ourselves and putting ourselves in the now and just letting the blessings come. So, Avis was saying from the ideas mark list here, dreams. You have idea?
Oh, geez, I'm about to start with dreams.
Yeah.
Do you think that people can dream into other people's dreams?
Yeah, for sure. There's in ancient cultures, they talk about astral projecting into people's dreams, and it's a big thing inside of the spiritual world. Your dreams essentially are pocket realms they're made up of multiple dimensions at the same time, so it'll be made up of like a third and fourth dimension at the same time. So when you dream, your consciousness evolves. And the reason why a lot of us don't remember our dreams because it devolves instantly when we wake up. And you can go into other people's dreams, but you have to be a very experienced astral projector, and you have to actually put in your time and practice this for years to obtain this, unless you already have a natural gift for it.
I can say I thought one time that there was like somebody in my dream that wasn't just a scary person, that was like they were they could do whatever they wanted. Sometimes when you have dream control, you can control the situation of what's going on. You want to fly, you can fly. But I remember like noticing this other person in my dream that seemed to be completely on their own. There was nothing I could, say or do or whatever that would alter the way they were doing whatever they were doing. So it's like real life. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I think that it can happen on like here and there.
Like in real life, I wouldn't just walk up to somebody and be like, hey, why don't you go make a snowman? But in your dream world, you can just walk up to somebody and say, well, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
I know exactly what you mean,
Anyway,
I've had dreams like that.
That was my only... Really? You've had those?
Yeah, I've had dreams where I've dreamed with people and had profound experiences with them inside of the dream, and never forgot them. Like, I've had dreams about Chelsea before I met her. I had dreams of, when I was a kid that I met this lady, and I had the most profound like experienced with her when I was like 7, 8 years old inside my dream, and I was depressed for a good while after the dream because I loved how we connected in the dream, and it felt like that whenever I met Chelsea, and ever since I've told her about that dream, and I was like, man, I think that was you in that dream.
So do you think it's prophetic?
I think that it was yeah. I think that
Like
it was
a prophetic dream?
Yeah, prophesizing the future.
So if we have a, where you're prophesying,
It was
the
like a
future,
symbolism type dream.
That
and
would-
they have that in actually the twin flame journey where people actually have that.
Well, what I'm getting to is that, like, if it's prophetic, then that means it's going to exist in the future, which means it always existed in the future. Does that mean that everything in the future already exists anyway, regardless of what we're doing in our life? It's just going to be the path your life is going to take, no matter what.
It depends, man.
No, I mean, it boils down to it's going to be the path that you take.
I think that we
and
have
you're in
free
control
will.
of that.
I think we have free will, and there is divine order and timing, because I know what you're talking about, because the present does happen simultaneously with the past and the future, they all happen simultaneous, and it's like things happen before they happen, and well, I think that you have choice in where you can go when it comes to things, and you can have multiple roads that you can take when it comes to where you come to when it comes to decision making on your life
absolutely.
And perspective.
But what I'm getting to is that you're going to make whatever decision you're going to make, regardless. And I know that sounds like a weird sort of thing, but if I'm going to, let's say, move to another state, I'm going to whether I want to or not. I mean, it's like, I don't know. I ended up here. I didn't really think of Washington until I was in Montana.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, I feel that.
Like if my, Michigan self would have been told, you're going to end up in Washington in 12 months. And I'd be like, Washington's not on my list. I don't even want to go to Washington.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, was not on my list of places whatsoever.
Yeah, that's interesting, man. It wasn't on my list either, but I did have it in the back of my mind because Chelsea wants to come over here because of Twilight.
Oh, yeah.
For Forks. We go to Forks and stuff, and I wanted to bring her here and stuff, and it's a beautiful place.
That's interesting how that book series and movies, how they influenced people's direction. Like they come here just because of that. I've heard that a couple times now about the Twilight series, how it's Washington is.
Dude, they have all kinds of events for it. They have people dress up like the
really?
characters, and they'll meet up and have like a cosplay event. Yeah.
Wow.
It's a really cool. And,
that's how you.
It's a really cool community, man.
Yeah, that's how
they're
you
nice
made
people.
something.
I did some research on them and stuff. Yeah, they're cool.
Wow.
So, do you have another one? What about the chakras? Do you have questions on that one?
Geez, I don't know. Do I have any questions on chakras?
Yeah.
You know what? Honestly, I don't really know too much about the chakras. I get what they are as far as, the different like levels of, what is it, spiritual enlightenment that it kind of symbolizes and that sort of thing. Plus, it's almost like different areas of your body feel different because it's of that chakra, that it encompasses certain feelings and that sort of thing. Like, I mean, I get that. But no, go ahead and explain, man. I don't.
No, that's cool. I understand.
I mean, I can always
ancient
learn.
people would call them chakras, but nowadays they call them glands. You have 6 major glands in your body. It starts with the adrenal gland, which is by your, it's around your buttocks area. And then it goes to your sexual glands, the testes or ovaries. Then it goes to the pancreas gland, that's the solar plexus chakra. Then it goes to the thymus gland, which is located behind your heart. And then it goes to your thyroid gland, which is that your throat chakra. Then you have your pineal gland,
Yep.
which is your third eye chakra, your sixth chakra, and then your seventh chakra is in another dimension. It's what links.
That's what you're connected to.
Yeah, that's pure cosmic energy, letting go and loving at
Yeah.
the same time, type deal.
I've actually heard that
Yeah.
our energies can be measured above our head.
Yeah, of course. That's where the seventh
Like,
chakra is.
Scientifically.
Yeah.
Like there's actually energy that is escaping out of our bodies.
Yeah, in each of those chakras, there's actually more than 7 chakras. They're just, the other ones are in, like I said, the 7th and the other ones are in different dimensions, and they have different purposes, and they absorb different type of cosmic energy that affects the receptors and stuff like that inside your body. And a lot of people don't know that you can actually use cosmic energy as a source of vitamins and nutrients and stuff like that if you do it the right way, like breath exercises and barefoot life and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You
Well,
can
whatever
use-
gets
yeah.
you closer to the planet, really.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That's why it feels great to take like a retreat out into the woods and that sort of thing and experience nature again and like realize that you're not just a machine, you know.
For sure.
Get out and get in the water, swim around, and enjoy the world around you. You know? That's like the get out.
It's huge. The world is huge. I've been having a lot of fun traveling in the past year and 5 months because I've got a bigger perspective on how the world runs, country-wise and stuff like that, and it keeps you smarter because you can predict what's going to happen with the system in the future, so you can keep yourself in safe from stupid stuff.
Not just the system, but it's you as far as how you operate.
Yeah, for sure. That too. Yeah.
I look at it this way. You know, when I'm driving down the highway, I look how I'm operating, and everyone else gets a little percentage of how I operate.
Yeah.
So I pay attention to other drivers, but I pay most of the attention to what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like making sure I'm driving the car in the right area, not going off the road.
Yeah. I feel that, man.
So I think as far as I am as a person, I treat other people around me, about the same. Like, I don't care too much of what they're doing.
Yeah.
The biggest thing is, what am I doing?
Yeah.
Right or wrong with my life? You know? So
that's beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, really, it's
like Ram Dass said, man. The only thing I can do for you is fix myself, and the only thing you can do for yourself, for me, is heal yourself. I didn't mean to say fix. Like, heal is a way better word.
Heal or fix.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, shoot, that word works, across the board with that, heal and fix, as far as I'm concerned, because, it doesn't. I don't know. I've often, thought about my influence on people, and what do they take away when they see me? Like, do they take away something negative, like it was a negative encounter or a positive encounter? And so I try to think of, from their perspective as much as I can. Try to think from their perspective, So.
Yeah, for sure, man. Because Plato said, the highest form of knowledge is empathy. If we're using opinion as knowledge, then that's the lowest form of knowledge, because then we're just assuming stuff and not going off of empathy, which is something that is very important for us as humans to be, is using our intuitive mind and empathy to see things from an outside source. And self-awareness, that's what makes you your own best friend. Is having self-awareness, because when you're your own best friend, then in return you can actually judge yourself in a positive manner without beating yourself down, and heal yourself 1% or more a day.
Yeah, but don't as far as being intuitive, though. I mean, I think people confuse intuitive with being psychic or whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like, to me,
it's just picking up on things,
Yeah, is like trying to realize that we're all existing here, and none of us none of us know where we're going.
Yeah.
You know, we barely know how we got here.
Yeah.
Really.
For real, I'm like, whoa, dude, what's this shit?
And now we got to figure it out.
Yeah, man.
Figure out what you're gonna do.
That's what I like at the word I don't know, man. You wanna know why? Because it gives me room to learn. Because if I say I know, then that just stops me from, that makes a roadblock in that section, you know?
Yeah, where, well, you know what's actually beyond that is if you ask yourself a lot of questions.
Yeah.
You know, like one thing I've done with my writing is whenever I'm stumped on something, I just start asking a whole bunch of questions about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what would they do here? How would they react? Why would they react that way? And just keep going on until I get those answers. Sometimes it takes like a week.
Yeah. No, I feel that, dude.
Eventually I answer it.
No, man, I feel that, dude. I've had that with a lot of different things when I was younger, dude. For sure. Even when, like, you're just talking about character development, like,
yeah, like character
we have
development
character
and
development.
our character development.
Yeah,
too.
like, yeah, as individuals, we have character development, you know, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I think
Yeah,
we're
man,
always
because
developing our character.
a lot of, yeah, go on, I'm sorry.
I just think we're always developing our character like on a daily basis, you know, and that's how you're saying that 1% a day.
Yeah.
You're changing your character regardless.
Yeah.
1% a day.
For sure.
Like, you know, whether or not you want to or not, you're 1% different than you were yesterday. You know, if you're exactly the same, that sucks. But things are always changing.
Yeah, for sure. That would suck, yeah, to be the same for the rest of your life.
Yeah. You know,
I like how as humans we adapt to things over time. And I know people that will get like stuck in certain things.
oh yeah.
Like even for myself, and that's why I say this. Like I used to not want to do a dang thing, dude. Like,
change is scary.
Yeah, like I would
Change
just
is
watch
scary,
TV.
man.
I would just watch all kinds of stuff, and like, yeah, it is scary, and that's why a lot of people don't change, is because it's scary as fuck, dude. Because your routines change, and like you have to let go of a lot of things that that serve
or people too.
Yeah, that serve us in a not a good way, you know.
Right, because I mean, there's, well, you know, not just like you might be in a whole environment where you just have to cut ties and start a new life.
Yeah.
Just be like,
that's
my
the whole
losses.
thing about the masculine awakening. That's
like,
the masculine energy within you. Like a lot of people should have or anybody should have a balance of feminine and masculine energy in their life, so that you can see things from a logic and an empathy type deal. Like say you're trying to go sailing the sea and stuff. You want to be able to learn all of the things that you need to know to sail through waves and currents and stuff like that. But you also want to be feminine and respect the sea and respect the things around you and the people in your crew or whatever. And Avis knows what I'm talking about. That's why I'm making a reference like this, so he can refer off of it good. And that's how those type of things work, you know. It's about using empathy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Using empathy to have balances in all sections of life, you know.
Well, absolutely. I mean, when it comes to balance in your life anyway, I mean, I think you have to have a personal balance first before you can try to balance your life.
Yeah, you're balanced.
You gotta first balance yourself before you're trying to balance everything else.
Yeah, for sure. You gotta fill your own cup before you can fill others.
Do not be imbalanced. And if you are imbalanced,
to yourself,
get balanced.
Don't do it.
I've been imbalanced plenty of times.
Chemically imbalanced.
You know what? That would be an awesome shirt. I've been imbalanced plenty of times. Like,
did you know that
like
whenever you laugh or help somebody out in life with something and it feels good afterwards, your body naturally produces a chemical compound called oxytocin, and It's the
Yeah.
good hormone that's
Yeah.
good for your body, and it's good to react with your
Totally.
dopamine receptors.
When
Yeah.
I was depressed, like
Yeah.
really freaking depressed, I watched Just for Laughs on repeat. You know, like all their episodes, and just for laughs is it's a YouTube comedy show. Dennis something, can't remember his name, but he's hilarious. Have you seen Just for Laughs?
No, I haven't,
Oh,
man.
man.
That's
I like the one they got Jesus that
Uh-huh.
he pushes the guy in the wheelchair into the canal,
Yeah.
and then everyone's freaked out like this guy is swimming around,
Yeah.
and Jesus is standing there, and he's like, "What?" And then he goes like this, and creates a miracle,
Yeah.
and the guy stands up. He could stand. He was just in a wheelchair,
Yeah, yeah.
And so like these people that are just bystanders are like, they go from being in shock to going, wait a minute, he just healed this man?
Yeah.
And then he walks out and then hugs him.
Yeah.
It's like, that's brilliant comedy,
That's actually kind of good.
But yeah, man, I laughed myself out of depression plenty of times.
Yeah,
I think
dude.
that's the key, really. If you fall down, just
Your subconscious mind and your
laugh
mind,
yourself out of it, man.
your body becomes
If that
what
works for
you
you.
feed it. Whether it's vibrations and frequencies from your moods, food, or whatever, whatever you're putting in to your intake of consciousness.
Right. So pizza is where it's at.
Yeah, pizza, man. I love pizza. Dude, pizza's really good for the soul, dude.
I agree.
Yeah, man.
Look, I'm not trying to advertise, but Pinky G's, man, some of the best pizza in the world. I know I ate it every day in Big Sky.
Dude, Big Sky
Breakfast,
had
lunch,
some
and dinner.
really good pizza, man. I tried their pizza.
You were working in Big Sky?
Yeah,
You probably already told me that.
yeah, yeah, a couple of times.
So did you work at the resort?
Yeah, I sure did,
Okay.
man. Yeah, it's actually crazy because Avis was working at a different spot than I was at the same time when we were.
And I was sleeping
downtown.
in the parking lot at the Wilson
Mm-hmm.
behind Pinky G's. I was like, my little car was covered in snow, and like I was getting woke up every morning by those snow blowers that were, they're like on those tractors, just
Yeah. Oh,
I'd wake up
man,
to that in
dude.
the morning, and like
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
oh, they're
man.
clean, and then you've got your plow trucks that are coming through too. So you're like, I was stuffed in a Toyota Yaris, and my hair literally froze to the back window one morning. Oh yeah, it was bad.
Oh
But
my
the
God.
the worst, dude, is if you fart in a Toyota Yaris, man. And
It's raunchy.
no, you'll feel like you're gonna die. Like I was in a little sleeping bag, like this
Yeah.
this little hot dog sleeping bag, and I ate milk products all day with pizza, and I
Yeah.
did not react really well. And so boom, man. And I would just like die. Like you can't roll down a window in a Yaris, like from the back trunk area.
Yeah.
So
Done for, dude.
yeah, so like there was
Fuck
mornings
that.
I woke up and I had like these big bags under my eyes, like I'd been drinking all night, but it was just I had gas.
Sleep deprived.
I just had gas all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That's
terrible.
crazy, dude.
So yeah, I was in Big Sky too, but
Yeah, Big Sky was
Sleep
fun,
in the
man. I had a
parking
good
lot.
experience there.
it was
Yeah,
fun.
man.
Roxy's is cool too. That little unique little market they've got.
Mhm.
It's like anything you needed that was kind of like, I don't know. I used to get canned salmon out of there. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna eat like a king tonight, man.
Man, that's so crazy, dude. You were over there, dude, at the same time. And we didn't meet over there, but we met over here in Washington.
Yeah.
On an island. On an island. And
Did-
this dude,
Did you see the bighorn sheep?
yeah, the bighorn sheep were cool.
Yeah, they were kind of cool. Like cars were all slowing down. It looked like one was gonna square up with a car. And
Yeah.
he's like, really?
Yeah, man, they're freaking cool as shit, dude. All the animals, you get to realize that they're just there, man. Living life, man.
Yeah.
I wish I was an animal, man.
You are an animal.
I know, right?
You eat oranges without taking the peel off.
I know. I do eat oranges without taking the peel off.
I mean,
yeah, I'm a savage. Ruthless.
What do you do to a
I
bag
eat the
of
whole plant.
You should see him with a bag of Doritos.
You should see it.
It's ridiculous. You know, you could open the bag first.
Yeah.
Screw that. That take time. Don't take too much time.
And just throw the whole bag in my face. Get a mouthful and that's it. Throw the bag.
Savage.
Yeah, man. What's another good one that we can talk about? Maybe like the brain.
Oh,
Like
jeez.
how the brain works. Like I think that there's a big myth behind like society thinking that nobody knows how the brain works, but I think that people do know how the brain works. Like when it comes to like decision making and using your brain, people don't know how that works, but I think that we do.
Isn't that the most like self-aware
Yeah.
that you can be?
Yeah.
You're thinking about your own brain.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
just
intense.
think about
dude.
that for a second.
I know that's intense.
I'm thinking about my brain right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about my brain.
Thinking
about my. It's this thing right here is
Thinking
producing
about my
all of
brain.
that. I'm thinking about it. Yeah, dude.
Hey, what you doing today? You know, I'm just gonna be thinking about my brain.
This is when you know you're going through the higher realms of consciousness in yourself because you're thinking about your own brain, man.
You know, maybe next time somebody says, "Hey, what are you doing tomorrow?" I'm just gonna be thinking about my brain. Just see what they do. Like,
yeah,
do they go, "What?"
yeah, I feel that.
I think on the next day I'll be thinking about your brain. Maybe your friend's brain too.
Dude, brains are
Like,
cool, dude.
what?
Brains.
They'd be like, call the authorities. This man is thinking about brains.
Yeah. Dude, freaking, yeah, I know, right? You can't talk to yourself, right? That's crazy. It's not, actually. But,
I talk to myself all the time. So
Yeah.
do people on the radio, and they get praised for how good they talk to themselves. Because they're literally, like, talking into what they believe people are hearing.
yeah.
And, I mean, good, bad, or the otherwise, whatever. You know, it's like they're talking to a room. You
Yeah,
know?
man, I know how that is, dude.
That's
It's
yeah.
like this, dude, just like how we're doing right here. We're pretty much talking to people
yeah.
and orchestrating a mood for them and stuff, and a setting, a time of emotion and stuff, and connection.
Yeah, you know, have you ever had like those friendships like that are a connection right away where you're like, I could hang out with this person. They're not so bad, you know? Like,
Yeah, man.
he's not so bad.
Yeah, he's not bad, dude. He's cool. I've been knowing him for like about a month, and since I got here, so it's been about a month, and I got here August 1st.
I was
What's
the
today?
first person you seen, man.
Yeah, he was the first person I've seen. And actually, when I met him,
When he was born into
I was
Coho,
talking to him.
You had
I was
to
like,
be-
man, I had a dream about this place.
I had a dream about you.
Yeah, I had a dream about.
That was
no,
his first words to me.
no, I didn't say.
He walked in the door and I said, "Hey," and he goes, "I had a dream about you."
Whoa.
Like I was like, "Oh, right." Was I fully clothed? Let's just go there right away. Seems how you went
And I
there
had a
right
dream
away.
about the place, and I told him, and he was like, "Whoa, dude!" He was like, "That's cool," and I was like, and then we just like started talking a little spiritual. I was like, "Oh, I see you, dude." He's like,
I see you too, man.
"Yeah."
You're weird. I like
both
it.
weird.
You're weird like me.
He's like, "Yeah, we're weird together, man."
Hey, we form a weird party.
Yeah, man.
Go on and flaunt our weirdness all over orcas.
Man, dude, I met
Within
the
reason.
spiritual community over here, man. They're cool. Blood and water and stuff
There's
over
some
here.
cool ones, but then there's it always fluctuated. Or
Yeah,
fluctuates,
no, I
right?
know what you're talking
There
about.
is no like, man.
I know what you're talking
I was
about.
gonna say, man, that nudist colony. You know, there were some good ones, some bad ones. I don't know why I was just thinking nudist colony on Mac.
Yeah.
I've never been to one. Have you?
No, I want to so bad just to check them out. And I wouldn't mind.
I don't
being
know if I
naked.
could do it.
I can be naked. I don't care.
You could just be naked in front of a whole bunch of people like that.
Yeah, I don't give a shit.
I-
As long as they don't care, I don't care.
See, I don't know.
As
if I
long
could
as
do it.
Chelsea doesn't care and they don't care, I'm good.
Yeah, but what if you're... There's a lot of people that don't care that should care. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, like all people. Like, I don't think, like...
Yeah. Well, I don't think that...
There's like 10% of us out there that are good looking. I don't know if I fall in that 10%.
Yeah. I don't go off the stereotypical stuff,
don't think
man. I think
do.
that everybody's beautiful, man.
Well, yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
beautiful in their own way.
Mhm.
Sure, I agree.
I don't know. I feel like,
like,
working through
I'm
the
beautiful in my
insecurities of
own way.
nakedness can help you with humiliation. Is like
Ooh.
it's a actual
could, too.
healing agent, man. Dude, humiliation is really good for real, dude.
Maybe that's why they did that back in the day. They'd humiliate somebody to make them feel better about themselves.
Yeah.
No!
Man. No.
No,
Well, I'm
that's a
saying
joke.
like personal humiliation when you get over it, like after.
Oh
doing
yeah,
something.
if you do it on purpose.
Yeah.
But
And,
I
like,
was saying like if somebody humiliates you
Yeah,
in
that
front
would
of
be freaking bully. But anyways, yeah, it's a lot. It's cool when you go past your humiliations and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, when you realize you screw
I'm
up.
really good at that, dude.
Yeah.
Like I've gotten really good at just sucking up whenever I get humiliated.
Yeah, when you can own up to your own mistakes.
Yeah, that's when you know you're
That's-
your own best friend, dude. Because
It's like, yep, I screwed up there.
yep, that means you're your own
I
best
did.
friend. Yeah, for sure.
Bad, you know? And I mean, yeah, when you can own those things, that's when you grow personally.
Yeah,
Because it's like you actually say, you know what? I do suck sometimes, you know? I mean, we always try to think that we're good and try to keep that positivity up, but,
dude. Yeah,
you know, but yeah, you gotta own up to crap.
for sure.
And shoot, like my past lives, there's a lot of that, you know,
Yeah.
owning up to those mistakes.
Oh, and by the way, guys, you can meet people traveling that are spiritual all over. Like that's the beauty of traveling, is you will find people likewise, because you attract your vibe attracts your tribe.
Yeah, seasonal jobs.
Yeah, and seasonal
jobs
work
we're
and
talking about.
stuff like that. And I've met so many people and have interacted with so many spiritual people. And whenever you meet people like that, you actually help each other out, because you get to express that side to you that's actually normal, that other people would find weird.
But
you know?
what you're not getting at though is that the seasonal circuit, there's actually a seasonal circuit of people. So they go, you know, resorts all around the nation.
Yeah.
And
national parks,
and
state
national
parks.
parks and those sort of things. And they're big groups of people. So like, you know, they work 6 months here, then 6 months there, 6 months here. They'll work the winter season in, you know, maybe Colorado or Montana at the ski resorts. Then they'll go down to the resorts in Florida and they'll work those, you know, through their time. So, yeah, but you meet a lot of people and they're all going on this, you know, sort of journey. It's very strange how this sort of, you know, job, whether it's a restaurant or whatever you're in the resort, it attracts those same types of people that are searching for something better or running from something too. Or searching or running, one or the other. What are you?
Yeah, man, searching or running, dude. That's the thing about life, is like, it's beautiful because whenever you seek for things, man.
That is actually pretty deep.
Yeah.
We're all searching and running from stuff.
Yeah, seriously. It's all about, we're all just the seekers, man. Just seeking stuff out and just trying to figure stuff out. That's why the divine child within is an important thing, because when we were kids, we were like checking the ants out and stuff and having fun time, man.
Yeah.
Which is an important emotion to have around inside yourself. All right, thank you, Avis, for coming on my channel, and it's a pleasure, man.
Yeah, man. It was fun chatting with you and saying a whole bunch of awesome things about stuff that I believe in, don't believe in. You know.
Yeah, cool, man. All the cool stuff in the middle and stuff. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
All right. Everybody have a great day. Peace.